Hello to Kramer's fans. We have a bunch of episodes coming out. We're going to get back on our weekly track. I know we've been slacking. A lot of things happened. I've got engaged. Max had to travel. I had some work stuff to deal with. And, of course, we have little Ruthie here. Say hi, Ruth. Also, this episode, for the first 20 minutes, anytime our friend Ben talks, it's the camera audio. It is not like that the entire episode. It goes away. So please don't be too annoyed. And yeah, we'll be getting back to our weekly posting. We love you guys. Share with somebody. And we got some pretty cool guests. Some very cool guests coming up. We have a model. We have some old friends, new friends, some non-comedians. It's not all just going to be comedians. And yeah, and Ruthie saying hi. Yes, oh, hi, you're so sweet. Okay, that's it. I love you guys. Stay tuned. Enjoy the episode. Bye.
Well, here's my question. I don't even know if the guy is dead or alive.
Who?
At this point? Epstein.
Nah,
Also,
he's dead.
You think?
I don't think it's like some
There's-
Tupac where
But
he's like
there was,
alive.
What about the Fortnite? He's playing Fortnite.
The Fortnite thing?
He's
Also,
playing
the bloated...
Fortnite.
Did you guys see those?
Why? See, I don't like this, Mr. Captain Skeptic over here.
I'm not into your conspiracy style stuff that you like.
I don't
pooping
like
the pants
this.
and the
Yeah,
Fortnite.
pooping pants and then Epstein's playing
First of all,
Fortnite.
neither of those are.
What do you want, an 8-year-old fucking conspiracy site?
Everyone's like, hey, Trump.
I think he
for...
pooped his pants and he's playing Fortnite still. What are you hanging out with the fucking
It's
Costco
true.
kids?
He's playing Fortnite.
Wow.
He's got a little user, and his new username is Lil Jeff, and it was played, and then it was immediately made private.
Okay.
And it,
that's-
played in his, and it was tied to his email. In his email, he has like his account was used
There's no
to play
way.
video games. It's like a thing.
All right, let's talk about real shit. 2 Kramers, 2 Kramers. This is what you get with 2 Kramers. We don't say but we have fun. That's all we say when the day is done. It's 2 Kramers, 2 Kramers.
How did we used to start the podcast? Hey, this
I
is
think we
the
did. Welcome to We Were Had.
yes.
Or like, welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Max.
I'm May.
And I'm Ben.
And we were had.
Oh, it might have been my job.
Yeah, I think so. But
Shit.
typical, dropping the ball. I remember that.
It's like, oh,
It's like riding a bike poorly. Well,
I do feel myself, for people listening to the show that weren't previously listening to We Were Had, we used to do a podcast. You guys had a podcast and then brought me on later. And you guys tried to solve or explore mysteries and conspiracies.
We never
and-
solved a damn thing.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
It was fun.
We had fun. By the end, you were
Yes.
fully part of it. There were 4 hosts by the end of it because at a certain point we were just like, why don't you get up on the couch? Because he was sitting in a chair in the corner. Why don't you come sit at the table with us?
Yeah, the algorithm was nice to us back then too.
They did.
It
I
was.
recently went back and looked at some of the clips that we had posted, and like
Oh,
the
yeah.
numbers on them were great.
No,
I mean,
no,
we
no.
had great topics.
And
you know?
the show itself did well.
Oh, yeah.
It very few people say, let's walk away from something that's doing good. It's a good show. You know?
It's
People
doing
like-
numbers. People like it. People are writing
not
in.
True.
Walk away on top.
That's not true. Yeah, there's a lot of great.
Chappelle.
Jordan, Jerry Seinfeld.
Jimi
We were
Hendrix.
All of them in the Epstein files, which brings us here today.
Emergency episode, Epstein files.
Emergency episode.
Yeah, the world needs this. The world
No
needs.
one's talking about it.
The
No
word
one's talking.
emergency with a current event that is now 5 years in the making.
They're referencing me texting in a group chat with all of us saying emergency Epstein episode with the We Were Had team.
So you listened to our, because we previously covered the Epstein
Yes.
files before we knew anything. It
Yes.
was all conjecture. And we were
Yes.
saying, oh, Pizzagate,
Well,
that's not
we
real.
did-
And
Lies.
the pizza people who are into Pizzagate are getting their like.
They're getting
they're
their
having a
stars.
fucking field day right
And
Yeah.
by the way, I'm sorry.
They're on top
QAnon.
right now.
You were
Yeah,
right.
QAnon. But the only thing is,
Not you though, flat earthers, you dumb fucks. You'll never get your day.
Maybe
But yes,
they
the
will.
Pizzagate people
I mean,
Good
at this
job.
fucking rate with the
Good job
conspiracy
to you.
theories, maybe
Well-
they will get their flowers. I
Well,
don't
one of the
fucking know.
things that was and that then it's like, is it a fucking psyop? Did they plan QAnon to deflect? Because it's like
Maybe.
what we were joking about.
I'm just going with everything.
No, but we were
Yes.
we were like Hillary Clinton. Like our running joke was like that Hillary did it. That
And she
Hillary
did.
murdered her. But like it's like
Hillary
Trump
did
was
what?
president at the time, and we were never like Trump did it.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
that
yeah.
whole time it was like, and even the episode, it was like Bill seems like he's guilty. Trump definitely there,
Right.
probably, but maybe not as much.
With all
Yeah.
the emails involving the pizza thing, though, they always are like the pizza and grape soda, right? Those are the two
Yes.
things that are always there. The grape soda is the more suspicious one. Are we good?
What's the grape soda?
Like
Black
pizza,
kids.
I'm gonna go get.
No. Is
Wait,
it?
what did you
Oh,
think?
I don't know. I was just guessing.
Yeah.
What did you guess?
But you know what I'm talking about,
Black
right? That
kids.
People are
Black
into
kids.
that.
Oh shit! I did not go there.
All my black
Racist.
friends growing up drank grape
Well,
soda.
of course they
love
did. I'm
grape
not. I
soda.
mean, now we're all thinking it, but I
Yeah.
was thinking it was just regular old grape. You know what I mean?
Oh, like graping. We're graping
Yes,
the
we're
pizza.
graping
It
the
sounds-
pizza.
Not where I
You were saying you were referring
All
to the
I
fact
was
there's
trying to point
codes.
out is that pizza could be something like, oh yeah, they're getting pizza. Like that's not that ridiculous that pizza means
Ben,
pizza.
you think these people are
You're
getting together
getting
for
pizza?
pizza
They're all getting
parties?
Papa
No one's
John's?
understanding my point. This has gone so far.
Go ahead.
Grape soda is the one. Whatever. Go. Continue.
Oh, they
Because
wouldn't
Ben
have
is
grape
want to hear Ben.
soda.
I want to hear
Ben
Ben.
is racist, and he thinks that black people can't be billionaires. That's why he says that. Well, who's drinking grape,
Grape soda. Is that what you're
on
saying?
this billionaire
Is
island?
that what
not
you're
in
saying?
the
That's less
vicinity of what I'm
realistic.
saying.
You're saying because they're typically of European descent, they'll have a pizza, but they would not drink. They don't think they would want a Fanta and
That's-
have a little grape
actually not
soda.
Invented by the Nazis, by the way. You know,
Is it grapes?
Nazis invented Fanta.
Is that true?
That's a fact.
Wait,
Yeah.
really? Oh,
Yes,
wow.
Swear to God.
Is that a Fanta fact?
Wait, the Nazis?
Fanta.
The Nazis or a Nazi?
Nazis.
No, but it
Because
wasn't like-
Coca-Cola wasn't.
One of them, or was it like in a lab?
That's what I'm trying to say. It wasn't made by them for like the
No,
whole-
it was. It kind of was
Oh.
because Coca-Cola was like, we're not sending, Coca-Cola to Germany and shit anymore. So they're like, we got to make our own soda. And so then they made
Oh,
Fanta.
it's so much worse.
Wow,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
so
yeah.
much
Something-
worse. Yeah.
He's not usually holding a mug, but I believe what he's saying about 30% more this episode. Yeah,
If I hold two mugs, it's 60% more.
Everything you're saying is holding a little more water today.
4 mugs, I'm a genius.
Listen. I'm above 100 at that point. Yeah.
It took you a second to get there, man.
I was like, what did they buy?
It's over 100.
Looking at Metcalf, just juggling 4 mugs.
Okay, so you know what's crazy is I listened to the episode. And I have a lot of key takeaways.
Wait, what episode?
The original,
Our episode.
The episode. It was this
Yeah.
was pre
Oh,
Chris.
oh,
oh. Okay.
The episode that we did Epstein. It was pre-video.
Wow.
They didn't even have. There was no video yet. Video hadn't come out yet.
Damn.
TV hadn't killed the radio star yet. But it was 2021, and it was like an audio episode, and it was right after he was murdered
Well,
or
oh.
suicided in jail.
Yeah.
And we did like a Jeffrey Epstein episode, and it was really interesting because we let go the fact that he was murdered. Not that we let it go, but like folks moved on because there's been so much crazy shit.
So that would have
Yeah.
been 2021?
2021.
Okay.
But it was like at the time, we're like Ben led the episode. Wonderful leading, by the way.
Oh,
And he was very humble. He was very
He's-
humble throughout. The
yeah.
guy had it cocked.
Natural born
and,
leader.
And May and I, we were trying to knock you off the whole time. A lot of tangents. A lot of tangents getting pushed around. But he stayed on. He stayed true.
Yeah.
He stayed true. Well, the fact that like we mentioned that at the time only 16% of Americans believed that he committed suicide.
What do you
Oh,
what do you
yeah.
think that percentage is now?
0.
It's got to be.
It's gotta be-
a
it's gotta be
hard
close to zero,
It's got to be a hard
literally.
0.
I don't know. I think there's a lot of people that don't give a fuck.
I mean, don't give a fuck is one thing, but I think
Right.
if you were to ask them, do you think he was murdered or killed himself, they'd be like, what am I, an idiot?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I could see my mom, someone like my mom,
Yeah.
maybe being like, that's what Kash Patel said.
Actually,
Like,
I could see my
like,
mom doing
I
that
think-
too.
Not
That's what CNN
Kash Patel
said.
said.
Yeah.
There is not one person's mother that's like Kash Patel
I-
is doing a
dude,
good job.
Dude, my mom is like I don't know. She's
like a Fox News mom.
Kind of, yeah.
But you know what's funny is that my mom is a CNN mom, and she would say the same
I
thing.
was gonna say.
Yeah, they all.
Yeah.
Listen, anyone who's
trust-
watching network news
They trust
is
too
gonna
much.
believe.
The system.
Because, by the way, I don't think NBC is saying that he was
Murdered. No,
they
nobody's.
are.
Oh, they are?
network. Yes,
Really?
The networks. Listen, the networks have nothing to do. At the end of the road, have nothing to do with Democrats or Republicans.
Yeah.
They're all spouting the same shit for the most part, with
Right.
a slight partisan sometimes.
Wait, are you talking about Fox News, MSNBC, or are you talking more than?
I'm talking about any of them.
Any ABC, NBC, CNN.
See, can I point something out? He put the mug down. I don't believe anything he
No,
said.
it's getting
He's
crazy.
lost all his
We're about to talk about Epstein files. Is it that crazy to say that all of mainstream media is in the pocket of
Yeah, 100%.
Somebody, yeah.
totally.
Right,
But
so
in
they're
that,
all gonna say
that he killed himself, not that he was
Yes.
murdered by someone. Yes,
Correct.
that's what you're trying to say. You
Yes.
said originally, I got confused.
Because
Anyway.
you said they had said that he was
It's
murdered.
because you got so honed in on whether or not I had a mug.
I was like, yo, MSNBC saying that shit out
Can you
loud?
just pick
Good
up
for
the
them.
mug?
I'm like I think if they talk about it, they're just going with that he was murdered or that he committed
Committed
Can
suicide
I say something?
Yeah.
or not talking about it.
I just
Yeah.
read your little notebook. Epstein, number one point, and this is the number one point that was made at our podcast. Handsome.
Oh, so
Epstein.
But
hot.
bad voice.
But bad voice.
Terrible voice. When you hear him talk, I'm like, that's a pedophile voice.
Yeah.
But his looks, I mean, I'd fuck him.
movie star good looks. Can we all agree?
But the fact that
There's some bad picks, but
Have you
yeah,
seen-
generally, I would say he's objectively a good-looking guy.
Absolutely.
objectively, but have you seen the pictures of him next to the black phone mask guy?
No. What's
It's
this?
eerie.
Tell
Look,
me.
you know that horror movie, The Black Phone?
The black
Ethan
phone?
Hawke wears a mask and kidnaps
Yeah,
kids
okay,
in the
yeah.
70s.
Yeah.
He's like a weird party clown. The face looks like Epstein.
Oh, you're saying
It's like no, they're like
okay.
they look at it. It's Epstein.
Oh,
Yeah. Look,
interesting.
did you see that movie Blink Twice with Channing Tatum?
No.
It was basically a documentary.
Really?
Yeah, because they use a plant that is referenced that is in the emails, like this trumpet flower. That's like a poison. It's like it like makes you susceptible, and then wake up and forget what happens. And it's in the movie, and this billionaire takes these girls to the island. And they're just
shit.
getting chased around the island with his billionaire friends.
Wow, so this was just they just
This
ripped
was a
off-
movie.
And I feel like Epstein was somewhere being like, they stole my fucking idea.
Yeah.
I was going to write this
But
script.
honestly,
Like, what the
Channing
fuck?
Tatum playing you is kind of sick.
You said Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've never.
Eyes Wide Shut's coming.
I've been wanting to see it because that also sounds like it's a
It's
documentary.
weird.
Yeah,
Do you
it's a
think that they
documentary.
killed him over it, Stanley Kubrick? That's what some people
Yeah,
are saying.
well,
Oh,
Stanley
that's
Kubrick
something to think
also
about.
helped create the Man on the Moon fucking video.
Yeah.
That fucking cocksucker.
Some of the stories about Stanley Kubrick is amazing.
Or insane.
Why?
I mean,
Was
he
he
would
a
like
bad guy?
I mean, he would like terrorize actors.
Yeah, he would
No.
terrorize that. He would.
Shining.
Yeah,
Worse
he would
than
like.
Hitchcock.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Hitchcock was beating women with a stick.
Yeah,
Yeah,
in Full Metal Jacket, he didn't. He put those guys through boot camp, and then they weren't. They were just prompted like their character stuff, and then that guy came
Yeah.
in that
Whoa.
opening scene where he's just yelling at all of them.
Oh,
also,
shit.
randomly
Grab
crazy
your cock.
things.
What did you say?
Randomly crazy things in Doctor Strangelove where he like insisted that it's green felt for the table because it's like they're playing poker with the world and the movie's in black and white. And people
Yeah.
are like, why do we need
Huh.
green felt?
Yeah.
It was just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
he was fucking psycho.
Maybe he got killed over this.
Well, he was murdered.
Wait, why did he come up? Why did we bring him up? Oh, Eyes Wide Shut.
Eyes
Eyes wide
Shut.
shut. But like apparently they cut out parts of the movie to like there was supposed to be more like overt kind of.
Yeah,
I've never seen the
probably.
film.
Damn.
Anyway, that was a weird thing.
Did you guys-
You know what? Another thing that we pointed out, which
Are we
not
just
wrong,
doing a review of the old episode? How about
I'm
we
doing a little
record a
recap.
new
We're
episode?
doing a recap, and then we'll
Yeah.
do some new stuff.
Recap.
Just
Everyone
doing a
knows.
recap. What do you mean everyone knows? I'm filling us in.
All right, go ahead.
There's two more things, and then we're getting somewhere. I thought this was a fun thing. I thought it was a fun recap.
As a time capsule thing, like what he said about the percentage of people that thought that
Yes.
he was murdered, like that is interesting. Where
Thank
we are
you,
now
Ben.
versus-
But
Good
we
to
don't
have
have
you
new
back on the
data. What's the new
podcast.
data?
We don't.
We're not comparing it to anything.
We were just guessing, and we said 0, and then we went on a
You know what
tangent
I
about our
mean.
mothers being stupid fucking idiots.
Compared to our mother.
Compared to our two moms are the only people on planet Earth.
That believe
That-
what
that
Patrick
believe
There's way
Patel
more
is
moms.
saying.
Listen,
Every
the
mom.
boomers. Trump
Yeah.
has all
Yeah.
this shit that they say. All the boomers are the ones
That
who
believe
are
it.
eating it up. Yes,
Crazy. Anyway, what else did we say on the podcast?
Yes. Anyway, let's talk about the past.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What are your regrets of the past?
As a different person.
Let's move forward. I was going to say what our guesses were at the end and then tie it into today and
Okay.
where we thought things
All right, yeah.
stood.
That
But-
is interesting. Okay, where were you
Oh,
at then?
now is that interesting?
Bro, I'm extending an olive branch. Don't do this. Don't do this. I'm being nice. I've been reading the Daily Stoic. I'm trying to be nice.
It's not working.
Daily Stoic.
Yeah,
Is
I
that a
don't
real
know what
thing?
that is.
Yeah.
Oh
it's a
my
book.
God.
Yeah, it's great.
Okay.
Holiday? Something holiday.
Seems like a cry for help.
Something like that. Yeah, it's just like a passage from like Marcus Aurelius or one of the Stoics.
Yeah, it was one of
and
those
then
books where he's not writing much.
Yeah. Like some of the days is like 2 paragraphs. Like it's just 1 day per day. And it's just like,
All right.
You gotta write a book like that.
yeah.
Yeah, it seems
super
easy.
Yeah, it's pretty
Half of it's plagiarism.
Nice.
Yeah. Check out what Aristotle
Look, this guy said,
$1,000,000.
here's my thoughts.
All right. What are our predictions?
That all philanthropy is to cover up for something.
100%.
Philanthropist and pervert are synonyms. It's
Was
the
that
same
me?
word.
Philanthropy and pervert
No, that
are
was 100%
synonyms.
my
that was
take.
you,
Yeah.
and then
It's true.
But what about all like
and then Ben followed up by saying that Venn diagram is a circle.
what about all like what about the rich mom philanthropists? They're not predator. They're
well,
not.
they don't
Melinda
even
Gates did
realize-
it because her husband was killing people.
Exactly. They don't even realize what they're covering up for.
They know that
evil
something
guy,
dark's
like they
happening.
know something sinister
Edie
is happening,
Falco
and they're like, okay,
knew. Carmine knew what Tony was doing.
You mean Carmela?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Mate, that's what I said.
But yes,
I would go so far as to say
Carmine's,
that
the restaurant that was she made.
most nonprofits are shady.
100%.
So
Yeah.
it
For
doesn't
sure.
even have to be philanthropy. I just think business structures on nonprofits are so
Right.
weird.
Just say
Yeah,
it's
they
for
are.
that.
It's always like 5% that they actually give to the cause. Also, by the
well,
way,
it's not all of some of them are legit, but a
Yeah.
lot of them are fucking
a lot of them are
bullshit.
fucked up.
BLM.
If I ever start BLM for sure,
now.
can we
Wait,
do
that
a new
is a
podcast?
fact. She's driving around in fucking. She's
It's
got
true. It's true.
mansions and fucking Ferraris and
Let me
shit.
tell you what I
also,
do the
same
whole
thing with breast
time.
cancer awareness.
Breast cancer.
Oh, hey, let's raise money to tell you to hey, don't forget about breast cancer.
Also, like, yeah, we get it. We know
the money
it.
doesn't go to research. The money doesn't
We're
go
going
to
off
fucking-
We're going off the rails here.
I'm not. It's literal
No, I'm
facts.
with Chris. I'm with Chris.
You
on
know what
this
I'm
one.
talking
Yes,
about.
I
They're
know,
like
I'm
one of
serious.
the worst, dude.
Yeah.
I don't. Wait, explain to me the.
No, the breast cancer
I
awareness,
have
the
known
pink
some
ribbon,
beautiful women
the
that were
ones
survivors
that all
of
the
breast
fucking
cancer
sports teams
and
have to
fought
do
for
pink
that.
socks. Bro,
Fought for awareness of breast cancer
Look
or
up-
research for breast cancer? You know
You
what I
would
mean?
hope that it was for
Difference.
something good.
No, it's
look
for
up
nothing.
how much
What
of
were
the
they
money
doing?
It's
that-
all for nothing.
that they make goes to research. None of it goes to research, and like to her point, like 5 to 7% goes to breast cancer awareness, which.
Everyone's
what the fuck
aware.
is that?
It's like a-
Everyone
Yeah.
knows it exists. So
yeah,
like,
it's
what are we
another
doing?
big
To
secret.
get tested.
Yeah, and then the
Everyone-
rest of the money gets people are spending it.
Also, everyone gets tested no matter what. You go in when you're 35
I don't
and they're
know
like,
why
let's
we're
see 'em,
debating
honk,
this.
yeah,
honk. Yeah.
mammograms.
do that to doctors.
they specifically say honk. Yeah.
This is where we landed on the Epstein of it all.
They have to say.
With the vis-a-vis the murder or suicide. I said at the very least it was an allowed suicide.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. That's
And then the big question was who went to the island and also who knew. And then May and then Ben said, I agree. Meghan Markle, Harry murdered him.
Oh yeah, maybe.
You guys said
I
Meghan
stand by
Markle
that.
with Harry. Is that murder?
Harry's such a cuck. Oh, he'd be like, "Great idea, Megan." I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I hate him. Don't you hate him?
Forgot about it.
I don't think
Oh.
about him at all.
I think about him every so often in the shower, and I'm like, no.
In the shower while you're jorking it.
It's my shower thoughts. I'm like, that fucking inbred. It's actually quite remarkable how much I hate Harry and Meghan, considering Prince Andrew's fucking arrested for diddling children on the island.
Yeah, I was just writing that down.
your
It is
least favorite
interesting
art,
that these other countries are actually seemingly
Yes.
going after the people
At least a few
Right.
people, sure. Yeah.
right that are on the list. Whereas like over here, we're just they're just still trying to like bury it in front of our face.
Yeah, right. But like, we can't do it. We can't be arresting people while the fucking big ass elephants in the room. You know what I mean?
And he's pooping his pants.
And he's
too.
pooping his
Do you see how
pants.
much he's pooping his pants?
Who?
You think so?
Trump.
What do you mean he's pooping his pants?
He's pooping his pants.
How
the
do
guy
you know?
wears diapers because
Oh,
like,
his
there's-
ass is big in those
No,
pants.
he is pooping his pants. He's pooped his pants on television.
What? Are you
There's
serious?
like
What?
there are like clips of like him like sitting on a Fox News
Just like a normal thing, or it's like when he.
But how are you
announced that they
verifying
killed
that he's
my
shitting his
daddy.
pants?
because
Max is
there's
falling
like,
for AI.
no, there's like footage.
Yeah, I feel like
There's videos. There's videos I've seen where like the press is moving. They're moving the press out of the room quickly, and the people behind them are fucking with their nose. The guy's pooping his pants.
Okay.
It's an open secret that he smells
All right, I'll
very
believe
bad
it.
and he poops his pants.
I'll go
Why
with
are
that.
you don't
I can
believe that?
believe that he
You're looking
smells
at,
weird.
He looks. His face
But
looks like
you
he's
going so
always
far as to
pooping.
say that
He
he's
is pooping his pants.
I've never heard this.
He is
Hold
pooping
a mug.
his pants.
Where's your mug?
He's pooping
Get a
his
mug.
pants.
I don't
This
believe
is a
you.
known thing.
I'd like
This
to
is
see
a
the
known
clips.
thing that he's pooping his pants. I'll send you the clips.
You're like, this is Trump pooping his pants. This is a bunch
I'm
of kids
Googling
jumping on a
Trump
trampoline. This is raccoons riding bicycles.
It has an Asora logo in it.
No way.
No.
They can't, right?
Trump.
That's crazy.
Okay, so let me ask you this: Why do you think they killed Epstein? Let's just so that we're all talking on the same plane.
Mr. President, can you respond to the new Fox poll that says people think ICE's tactics are too aggressive?
They're rushing him out and he's pooping his pants. This woman's like this.
But how do you know he's pooping his pants?
I'm not understanding the connection
because
here.
it happens a lot. He poops his pants. You can also hear a couple of toots in there.
Use the microphone.
He's pooping his pants. He's pooping. I don't know why you won't accept it, but he's pooping his pants.
How do you not know that? What if he was just farting a bunch?
He's pooping his pants.
All right, I'll take it.
Is
Fine.
this what the libs are riding on now? The guy shits himself.
Well, first of all, we're past the concept of libs versus there's pedophiles. We're
Well,
not
they're
talking
all
about libs.
pedophiles.
That's
That's
the
what I'm saying.
thing.
There's no such thing as libs now. But this particular pedophile is pooping his pants.
Well, I think.
You write something down.
Did you guys see Melinda Gates standing on business? By
Yes.
the way,
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Hillary Clinton. If you came out and just stood on business like that,
Right.
maybe people would like you again. But probably not, because I think she's like killed a bunch of people. You know what I mean?
I wonder what they're going to say. If they're even going to actually do the...
Well, they have to, right? 'Cause
Bro, they
they're-
have to. It's their last
Yeah.
shot to be legends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have nothing out. Neither of them are going to be president again.
No.
They're too old to like really do anything. So they could write some more books and do publicity tours. But like
There's no
outside of
point.
that, they're like, this is our last shot to be legend. We'll get up on
take
the stand.
everybody down.
Yeah, we'll take the stand and they're still going to lie though.
Of course they're gonna
they'll
lie,
make
yeah.
themselves look a little
Yeah.
better than the...
Yeah.
Well, of course,
Yeah,
but they're but even if they'll take the hit on slightly incriminating themselves to be like the Clintons were the ones that like took
Yeah,
Yeah.
helped
they
take
fell on
down.
their sword.
Yeah.
And
Which
I
is
would
brilliant.
be like,
it's a brilliant
great.
play. That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
They're
should.
We know
psychos.
when
They
that's
are
happening,
fucking
by the way.
psychos.
Yeah.
It's soon,
Got
no?
a date? We got.
Well, here's my question. I don't even know if the guy is dead or alive.
Who?
At this point? Epstein.
Epstein.
Nah,
Also-
he's dead.
You think?
I don't think it's like some
There's-
Tupac where
But
he's like
there was,
alive.
What
like,
about the Fortnite? He's playing Fortnite.
The Fortnite thing?
He's
Also,
playing
the bloated...
Fortnite.
Did you guys see those?
Why? See, I don't like this, Mr. Captain Skeptic over here.
I'm not into your conspiracy style stuff that you like.
The
I don't
pooping
like
the pants
this.
and the
Yeah,
Fortnite?
pooping pants and then Epstein's playing
First of all,
Fortnite.
neither of those are-
What, like, what do you want, an 8-year-old fucking conspiracy site?
Everyone's like, hey, Trump
I think he
for...
pooped his pants and he's playing Fortnite still. Yeah. What are you hanging out with the fucking
It's
Costco
true.
kids?
He's playing Fortnite.
Wow.
He's got a little user, and his new username is Lil Jeff, and it was played, and then it was immediately made private.
Okay.
And,
that's-
it played and it was tied to his email. In his email, he has like his account was used
There's no
to play
way.
video games. It's like a thing.
All right, let's talk about real shit. Why do
Okay.
you think they killed Epstein but haven't killed Ghislaine?
Ghislaine.
But who's they?
Well, we don't even know if it's her
I
in
think-
jail.
Okay,
think-
let's all get on this. Maybe either let's get on the same page about who they is. They is the...
I would say the government.
Government, CIA, many countries. Is
Yeah.
It's a cabal.
I think it...
cabal.
I would
It's a
say that
classic
it's...
cabal. It's literally Spectre.
We
from
don't
the
talk
Bond
enough about
movies.
how Bohemian Grove was just completely true.
What is all that?
I think Bohemian Grove is not as nefarious.
With your head tilting back with this
Okay.
candle behind.
Oh yeah, you got a candle about to light your
shit.
hair on fire.
Blow it out.
It's a nice scent. It's a nice scent.
Blow it out.
I was like, no, don't be crazy. I'd rather your hair caught on fire.
The fact that like Alex Jones or people went there, I just think it's like some weird fraternal
Oh,
thing,
okay.
like
It's like weird
fraternity
hazing,
thing.
like-
Yeah, I think that's
yeah.
like level 1
Okay.
of.
Everything else.
I think like level 10 is like Epstein and the stuff
Yeah.
he was involved in. Level 1 is just like, hey, all the big dogs are here. Like,
yeah.
we're
Let's
gonna...
get naked and chant
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Sling
See,
our
now,
dicks
why is
like
that the
this or
first
something.
thing we're doing? Why aren't we just playing a board game?
Yeah, right.
Can I say that?
Seriously.
Playing the Riff.
Just to break the ice, yeah. So okay.
It's before you get
so wait.
naked.
Jesus Christ.
So
Little four.
let's assume that if you guys are cool with this, that the deep state, i.e. the CIA and other
The
assets
Clintons.
involved, they
Yeah.
did it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
That killed him.
Okay.
Sure.
Right.
Why?
So then why Epstein and not Ghislaine?
Well, see, I don't even know if Ghislaine. What's going on with Ghislaine?
She was his fucking handler.
No.
She
What
was
I'm
a
saying,
fucking,
No, we know that.
We don't know if it's her in jail right now.
It does
She was
not
just
look like her.
Now they're saying that there's a woman spotted her that
Yeah.
looks like her in jail, and then they have a picture of her.
I
in
feel
jail.
like they'd know pretty quick. There's other high profile
Is there an
people in
element-
that prison. They would know.
Is there an element of like, I mean, it's not logical, but that, well, actually might be logical considering that in 2021, 16% of people thought that he killed himself, like that they thought they would get away with the Epstein part. And
Well,
now
there's-
with Ghislaine,
Oh,
after all
maybe.
this stuff,
There's
it's
also
like,
credible
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't think people are.
Did you see the Epstein the night that he was the 4chan user that was tracked back to it? That was actually a security guard that worked there.
No.
That was like, I think they switched him out.
Oh.
Epstein out.
Yeah, and that was like posted before the story broke.
And everything on 4chan is completely true.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably.
But they did. But they like went
Now, who
to
fucking
track
knows?
down the
Maybe.
user of
Yeah.
4chan. But then of course everything on 4chan is true. Although a lot of the fucking
Exactly,
crazy bullshit.
exactly.
But with all the emails, every conspiracy is on the table. You're not allowed to be like, bro.
Yeah,
anymore
exactly,
because literally
exactly.
they're talking about time travel.
Yeah.
they're emailing and be like, look into time travel next week after the torture.
Why is
Yeah,
there
but until there's no paper trail of anything for time travel. There is now paper trail for some of this stuff.
Right.
So that's what I'm like.
Okay. So how are you going to paper trail time travel? You're
How you
just
gonna
gonna be
paper
like,
trail
yeah,
travel?
I mean, maybe it's in the Epstein
You
list.
don't know
and
what
it's not
year I was
out
born.
yet.
Yeah.
I mean, there's apparently stuff.
Ben's just sweating.
2067.
There's
You start
yeah.
sweating profusely. You're from the
Yeah,
future.
Ben's
We're
from-
about to find out. Yeah, time travel is fucking ridiculous, Earthlings.
Yeah. There are flying bicycles.
We all have 6 fingers.
I'm just saying E.T. for some reason.
Ben was
all I
on
can
the
think
island
of.
as a child and then time traveled to 35 and came back.
But truly, all conspiracies are on the table at this point.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
They're saying he did
Not-
9/11.
They are saying he did 9/11.
I actually agree with Chris on this one. Let's go with the. Well, I also would you agree with me on this? Anything that anyone says, with very few exceptions, with like their chest out, like I'm positive about this,
Right.
probably you're not.
Yeah.
Right.
There are a couple exceptions.
There's 2 things you can be sure about. Trump pooping his pants. He is playing Fortnite.
Sagar
Continue.
from Breaking Points, I feel like does a pretty accurate breakdowns
I
because
love that
he's
show.
like paper trailing the fucking emails,
Oh,
and
okay.
he only will say this based on this information. This is what we can speculate and what we can know that he was at least involved in, and connecting it to like things that are like historically accurate that have gone on. So it's like at the end of all of it, there, to your point, like none of it is, even if you follow it, it only goes so far. And then then that's where you can then start speculating.
Right.
Right.
Because he,
But then there's no,
he
like,
was like
hard
a broker.
evidence.
He was like a power broker.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
like that's why I was asking about the Maxwell thing, because I think she cut a deal with whoever a long time ago.
Yeah.
That's why I'm
yeah.
like, it might not be her.
No, it's her, but
might
it's
not be
her.
her.
Now, that
Listen,
video was
she's a
pretty
sex
convincing, honestly.
dude. She is a
That's not her.
registered sex offender at like the highest level. The charges she has, she should not be
They
in
put
the
her-
prison that she's in.
Yeah, so the fact that happened and they moved her,
Yeah.
it could have happened along the
They
way.
you can't cut her fully loose. It's a bad look. That's a deal.
Of
that
course
they
it's a bad
I'm
look.
sorry, is it a bad look? It's all a bad look.
Well, yes, it's a bad look, but that's the only thing that they can control on the surface.
Because
is the deal that they cut with her
Okay,
and
but-
where they put her in prison. They can't control, like, well, they are now controlling the Epstein files by
what are they-
redacting stuff.
But here's
What?
we're recording this today. There could be like all these people getting arrested, Mendelsohn abroad. They're gonna start flipping. You think
Yeah.
these fucking
no, they're not.
They're not gonna flip.
Dude,
Why
they're gonna
not?
get the biggest fucking lawyers ever. They're not gonna flip because they all want to protect the system that they're in anyway.
The
Yeah.
system.
But why would they care about the system if they're going to jail anyway?
Yeah.
If they're-
They
yeah,
might
especially
not
if-
go to jail. First of all, those
think they'll
fucking
get out of it?
those European courts have the most like kind sentencing.
That's true.
Compared to the United
I saw
States.
it
Yeah.
on Neva Fall.
Yeah,
Did you know in
they do
Australia-
not have a fucking.
Great.
It's not
In
rated.
Australia-
It's a good movie.
Great movie.
You can murder someone in Australia and only get like 12 years or something
Australia
ridiculous.
is a prison. They're
Isn't that
already
insane?
in jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing's a fucking cell, mate.
I love
Big
Australia.
fucking hot desert cell.
I forgot my point. Never mind.
Okay.
What
Okay.
are some things that you think we can say, maybe not for sure, but like that we can have a little bit of a foundation where it's like, this is definitely true?
Bill
Incredibly-
Clinton was on the island
What's
diddling
definitely
girls.
true is what is definitely
Is that not definitely true? That's 100%
He credibly
definitely true.
looked into cloning and possibly did it. Go ahead.
Well, yeah,
I mean more stuff like very fundamental, like
very fundamental
sex
stuff.
trafficking women.
Yes,
And
Yeah.
many
Yes.
underage,
That is
No, no, that's what I meant.
underage
Right.
girls.
Yeah.
It sounds
his
like
involvement with billionaires and people at the high, like whether they went to his house, they may not have, even the ones that didn't do any of the partying or go to the island. He is making deals with all of these people,
and it's
in
international,
various-
it's across party lines, it's
Yes.
across
Yes,
professions.
yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
and the stuff.
well, the only
that-
thing it is, it's class.
And well,
Yeah.
but
It's
there's
class.
there's like incriminating or pseudo incriminating emails that you can sort of piece stuff together, but there's still huge holes in all of it, right? Like there's a bunch of emails about him being involved in moving guns to the Iran Contras.
Oh,
right?
goddamn.
In the
Yes.
80s.
Yeah.
Not as sexy as
Yeah.
17-year-olds on an island, but like
Right.
yeah, right?
And what's sexy about that?
Have you read the book Lolita?
Way to make yourself sophisticated.
Yeah. Also, apparently, it was like that's something that's apparently pretty concrete is that he loved that book.
Right.
Really?
He was apparently ordering
It
many
is a very
copies of
well-written
it,
book.
and like, yeah.
Have you read it?
Oh, it's an amazing book.
It's his
Really?
manifesto.
Yeah, right. Have you never read Lolita?
No.
I actually
It's
have
a
not
really
read
Cliff
great
Lolita.
book.
Notes.
Now I am, now that I know it's Jeffrey's favorite book.
Hey, and the
Ben's
movie
favorite
version,
book.
Stanley Kubrick.
Yeah.
Whoa.
But like even
Whoa.
Yeah.
But like
That's
even the
something.
stuff that we do know, like when you try to like be like, okay, well, like let's go to the basics. Where did he go to college? Where is he from? Even that shit. It's like the stuff
did he
you
make
know.
money?
There's
Yeah.
huge gaps. There's these
Yeah.
massive gaps where it's just like left a good school, doesn't graduate from any sort of university, and then starts teaching
Right.
at like an elite private school all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
yeah,
I guess
yeah.
another thing we can throw in that we definitely know is at this point that the FBI knew about this stuff, was looking into it, and did not say anything.
Yeah.
For
Correct.
I
years.
miss
That's
your
why I think
podcast
at the end of the
voice.
day, he's an
He's got
asset.
a wonderful podcast voice.
what he says is another matter.
I know. I wasn't listening.
I wasn't.
How about
But the
this?
melody of it.
How about this? Mark thinks that Savannah Guthrie's mom getting kidnapped is something to do with the Epstein files.
Oh, I don't think that's that hot of a
Because-
take.
Well, oh really? I
Oh,
didn't know.
yeah,
it was,
yeah.
I didn't know it was out there because she interviewed
all on the
Virginia Gulfrey or whatever her name was, the victim that then got murdered. Also, she got murdered.
She was like the first one to
yeah, and
interview.
everyone's like, why don't the victims just fucking out everybody? It's like, because they're gonna get mowed down in the street,
Yeah.
dude. That's why.
Yeah, it's
know?
dark.
Whoa.
Well,
Yeah.
Cash did think that Nancy Guthrie might be at the bottom of a beer bottle in Milan.
That's true.
And he
yeah.
had
Did
to
he
check
find
them
her?
all in the hockey locker room. he did
he's
not
a
find her.
fucking
He did
joke,
not
dude.
find her.
I know it's crazy.
The whole
This
thing
is
is
such
like
a
a
The
joke.
celebrating the hockey video is just unbelievable.
It's so lame.
what to
But is the
Toby
F-
Keith, to Toby Keith in the back.
You know they stuffed him in a locker after that. You know they did.
It's so sad. You know he's the because it's the jocks
loser.
and
He's
he's
just
the
never
little
done this
guy.
before in his
Yeah.
life.
Ugh.
That was his moment.
Dude, what is he gonna do when he's done being the head of the FBI, dude?
He's gonna
They're
be in
not. No
jail.
one's gonna bring him back.
He's
into
gonna
the
run.
fold.
Remember in what is it, the Two Towers, when Wormtail runs away, the guy that was whispering in the old king's ear.
Wait, Wormtail? I thought it was Harry Potter.
Wormtongue.
Can't remember. I don't
You
know
know what?
Lord
It was
of
a
the
great
Rings were.
reference. You would have loved it. I know you never. Yeah, you're a fucking.
I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
wish I were
thanks
there.
for nothing.
Yeah.
You
Should have just said Lolita.
I didn't read that. I never read it. I haven't read that one.
Yeah, I don't know. It to me, it's just like all the ends of the roads or the holes in the information that we have is the stuff that is like the wild shit and where you can really start like inferring stuff. Sure. I haven't kept up like every time I talk to somebody, you like bring up stuff or other people like they're like they were eating babies on the island too, and I'm
Right.
like I can't even keep up
I don't know.
with that. I
Maybe.
didn't even hear
Oh,
about
they
it.
were.
I did see this video where there's like apparently
They
this
were.
kid.
They were.
Max believes every single one.
They were.
Wait, did you guys see the?
They're emailing about it.
Did you guys see the fucking hole in the floor that just goes straight to the ocean?
Yeah.
And where the hell is that?
Oh, at the island.
Yeah,
Oh,
at the
that's for
island.
yeah. They're fucking. They're
They're
disposing.
discard. Yeah, they're discarding the
Did you see
bones
the latest
of the
thing? All
children.
the
Garbage.
security.
Yeah, it's like
Not the
garbage.
security.
Just
all
a regular
the
garbage.
The environmentalists are like, he was polluting as well.
Oh, they were
He was
compost.
putting his Coca-Cola cans
The guy
down.
had thousands of storage units that they actively chose not to go investigate.
Are you kidding?
That's not that weird. I got a bunch of storage units.
Whoa,
I got a bunch of storage units.
They just announced this too. That like
Investigating
there's
it.
a bunch of storage units that he was paying for up until his death. FBI knew about them and they didn't go and search.
Are you
and there were like
kidding?
tapes and shit.
Yeah,
To
I
this
mean
day?
that's I
To
mean,
this day.
There's a million takeaways from the whole story, obviously, but the lack of the FBI.
The one thing we can be sure
Yeah.
about is the FBI
Hopefully
and
they
everybody else
sold all those to
actively
Storage
not
Wars.
just. But by the way, don't be like the files aren't like a couple of cute lists. It's like this is the FBI's notes on this. This is like law
Yeah.
enforcement's either like tips, accusations, or active like
For
This is,
years.
and this is the shit they use to put him in jail. I don't know
Yeah.
why we're acting like you can't be sure. Like it's
Right,
like
right.
they released it and they had it, and these are his emails he was sending talking about eating babies, and Trump pooped his pants.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think about this? Also, people are saying now that Michael Jackson was actually
Saving
I
children.
hate that.
saving
No,
children.
that's so
Saving
stupid.
children.
That is so stupid. How many children could he possibly save?
As many as it
I don't know.
goddamn could.
What is he? What
12?
does that mean?
12.
That's better
12?
than zero. I've,
That's
And you came
good.
up with it.
12 is good.
I've saved 0 children in my life.
I've saved some kids.
Man,
I have saved him. Yes.
you caught him.
I
You
caught,
caught
yeah,
him.
I caught him as he exited my baby, my
My baby.
my womb. I didn't do that. I had a C-section.
She didn't.
Not
Yeah.
gross.
There were a lot of people there.
So tight. You wouldn't believe it.
You're like a bulldog. They have to get C-sections.
They do.
You're like a bulldog.
Yeah, they can't get natural births.
What
It's
did
a lot
they do?
less cute.
What did they do?
Well, I think
in
they're
evolution.
like a
They
manufactured
didn't. They were
breed.
man-made. They're
They're
freaks.
man-made.
They are.
Yeah,
I guess
bulldogs?
That makes sense. 'cause
They're
they
much-
Dude,
can't- they
most
can't
dogs,
breathe.
dude,
Yeah.
most dogs are complete fucking humanly, like genetically.
Like you
They
mean the,
got there.
The
like there's no
pure
natural
breeds.
golden retriever that just evolved through evolution.
That's
like the
interesting.
Chihuahua did not just like,
Show up one
happen.
day.
I guess you're
Yeah.
right. A
It
lot of the
was
dogs
like-
you're naming are not
it was- it's-
natural looking
A Shih
beings.
It's
Tzu, like-
literally no different
Shih
than
Tzu's
like
good.
someone designing furniture.
Crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I went down a wormhole with this shit one
That's
time.
really interesting.
It's like
You've been down a
fascinating.
lot of wormholes.
I mean, they would
There's
all look like
so
wolves.
many to go down.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Or
There's
hyenas
so
or
many to
something.
go
Wild
down.
dogs.
Speaking
definitely
of,
not like a.
this is the weird shit that I've been
Yorkie.
seeing. Have you guys seen this? This kid was apparently like missing for a really long time, and then this video came out in the Epstein files where they have this kid and they're making him do this music video.
Oh my God! No.
Is that the kid?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Whoa. What is that?
Oh, I'm scandalized. I wasn't
Oh,
scandalized
turn it
about
off.
anything else. I'm very scandalized.
That's the first thing that scandalized
It's the
you?
first thing that I thought, huh? This guy was a
Wait.
bad guy.
That's
Starting to think.
That's so sad.
Yeah, the kid looks so freaked out.
Even if it's not that kid, who's that kid?
It's-
You know?
yeah. And these are the ones that they decided to release.
Oh my god. Yeah, what's the fuck? Okay, like, can I tell you something? The redacted. Air it out. I don't care if the government goes down in flames. We'll find somebody to prop it up for a second. You know
But
what I
that's
mean?
what I meant before about they're going to protect the system.
Yeah.
Anybody involved, because the way that they look at it, they're like, if we tell this guy and then this guy, and all the dominoes will fall, and,
I mean, it's gonna be like
society will
anarchy.
crumble.
Yeah.
And it's like,
That's not
like,
true.
not really. We'll just put a bunch of fucking billionaire pedophile freaks,
Yeah.
and like in jail.
I
Yeah.
also think that there's literally, fortunately, an age cap. I mean, people that are Massey, Rokana, and younger in the government, they couldn't have been on the island. You know what I mean? They were younger.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
that's
new.
true.
They're early.
They were
They're new
newer
pedophiles.
AOC.
Yeah.
Up and covered.
And this is the third
The
thing I
old
wanted
days,
to
we
see.
had an island.
Have you seen this? Have you seen this?
I had to walk 15
Yeah.
miles. to get to
Nowadays,
the
you guys
island.
got the internet.
Um,
You AI generating all your bad deeds.
They're saying Jared Kushner picked up the torch. He's the new Epstein.
What?
That's what they're saying.
There
No.
must be a king.
That's literally like he was the one. Like he inherited the pedophile throne.
Wow.
Well,
What's the-
because like it's not like all these people stopped being this or doing
Jared
this.
Yeah,
Kushner?
right.
Yeah,
why though?
he's a deal
No,
maker.
But
dude,
why are they
it's
saying
Jay
that?
Z, dude.
Jay-Z. I
Dude,
agree.
Jay Z's day is coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Oh, for sure.
Dude.
50 Cent
Really?
should release everything he knows because he knows that at all.
You know who knows is Jaguar.
No, 50 Cent's waiting in the wing.
You know, you
He's
seen that
waiting.
woman
He
Jaguar?
knows.
Jaguar, right? On
No.
TikTok,
Oh yes, that woman.
she was correct in a lot of the things she was
She
saying.
was correct. She seemed crazy.
She
but
seemed,
was
but she
correct.
was, but it was she spoke with a real melody to her voice, and it was
Yeah.
like
Was that about the Diddy stuff or
she
the
did a lot
Jay-Z
of Diddy stuff, but she also talked a lot about the Illuminati,
Oh.
which confirmed. We often fall into the, since you guys have been away from the podcast except for guest appearances, we fill into these roles where we just kind of flip from good cop to bad cop and then switch roles constantly.
Okay.
So we don't often end up on the same team. Why don't you exit the room?
Well, I was going to talk about Epstein more. I think we should get into the weirder conspiracies because
I would love to.
Because to me, to bring it back to what you were saying earlier with the conspiracy stuff, I feel like at this point, a conspiracy to me is more like stuff with way little to no evidence, and it's all just wild speculation. And the evidence you do have is like people clearing a room for the president and being like, he shit himself. That's a conspiracy.
Yeah, because before what a
But-
conspiracy used
but
to mean
saying-
was something
right.
that is thought of as false, but then will be true in 6 months.
Well,
Right.
The,
I-
You know what I
the
mean?
big thing today was that they removed like 50 documents directly related to a credible accusation of Trump child.
Oh my God,
That's what today.
that happened today.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, is that out
Yeah.
in the Epstein files?
Not out. It was like it was confirmed by like NPR or something.
Well,
that
they
removed.
let's
50
if you want to talk about
documents
Trump for a
directly related.
second, though, this is one of the aspects of it that really confused me.
When people
The
go,
guy-
"What's the evidence?" and he's a convicted
no,
felon.
not that. Why run on the platform
Yes.
that you're going to release this thing?
Yes.
Steve Bannon talked about psyops and bullshits like this. I
I
genuinely
don't-
think
what
it
is
was like
the explanation of
he was
that?
eventually
I mean,
going to go
I'm
to
sure
jail.
people have answers. Why run
I
on this
think-
thing? Why
I-
not just be like, not mention it while you're running?
Yeah.
You know,
because
I
it's
think
full
because it was in
platform.
the I think because it was in the zeitgeist, and because so many of the people that voted for him were QAnon
Right.
Yeah.
fucking.
I get why it would help him win.
Right.
But if you really thought
But
that
I
you
think
were
that he
in
thought,
the files,
I think that he thought, and honestly, I thought this too.
People would let it go.
Yes, I think everybody kind of
Really?
thought like
It's a
on the
big bet
first
to
round,
take.
Yeah.
it kind of dipped. It kind of went away for a bit. Like it was still around,
Yeah.
but then like it kind of like during Biden, it kind of faded.
No, but while he was running,
No, but he brought it up.
But
That's
then
how he won
He was
again.
bringing it up. He
in
was saying, "I'm going to
2020
appoint
or
people,"
2024.
and the people that he appointed were saying, "Like
They
we're
had
gonna
the
do-"
binders.
Yeah, wasn't
The
it?
big binders.
Was it Bondi?
Yeah.
Who was the one?
Yeah, it
where
was
they're like,
Bondi.
Yeah.
but they're
It was
pulling up
Bondi.
quotes from a
Epstein
year ago, and
files.
like it's coming. You know,
she's a
yeah.
joke, dude.
But
That's so embarrassing.
Fucking
so that
joke.
that aspect of it, just from like a logical point of view, I just can't. I don't get it.
I don't get it
yeah.
either.
I think he thought it was something that he could control more.
Yeah.
and that it
can't
it's
even control
it's
his bowels.
That he
I
can
think he
remove
thought it would be
himself.
like a controlled burn, like, oh, I'm gonna say this, I'll put out some bullshit and,
Yeah.
and satiate them, and it'll go away. And I think like the Santa Ana winds fucking came in and just took it.
another
and it
one-
just,
That's a huge
and then I think it's
risk.
gotten
It's a
like
huge
out
gamble.
of
It's a
yeah.
gamble.
Yeah.
But his whole
But his
career
whole-
was
everything's
big
a
gambles
gamble.
that bankrupted him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean, goddamn.
He's a terrible businessman. He makes
But-
a lot of
but-
bad decisions.
But like also not, but kind of he is a good businessman.
But he is a good businessman because he can fail upwards
He's a
really good.
Yeah, he
He's
got
a
to president,
he's an
for Christ's sake.
unethical businessman.
Two-term president, and we're like, he's a failure. I'm like, well, I've never been
and
president.
also he was given like a pretty decent inheritance, but he did fucking
And I
grow.
loved the show The Celebrity Apprentice. I really did enjoy it.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was fun.
I'd like to go back and rewatch that actually.
Yeah, I bet it holds up.
Yeah. As well as America's Next Top Model or whatever. That documentary is so good. Have you
I
seen
saw
it?
some of it. She
Oh,
was
it's fun.
watching it. Oof,
It's fun.
dark.
It's a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not totally related to the Epstein files, but I do think is also very weird that seems to be buried is the kid that shot at Trump.
Right.
Oh yeah. I
Yeah.
was just talking about this.
Yeah, like the fact that there just seems to be like nothing
All of this has
Very
completely
is
weird.
so
But
the-
that's one where,
bizarre.
I mean, at least in my case, I
Conspiracies.
did kind of forget about it.
Yeah.
that to your point.
Well,
That's
because there was
true.
another person that just
That
tried to get
died.
they just shot, and it was another Trump supporter that was obsessed with the Epstein files and was mad
Yeah.
about what he did with
The
it.
guy outside Mar-a-Lago, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
But the one who actually shot at him, it's like everything that you've learned from the Epstein files and all the things. You don't think that they would have killed the guy in the audience to pretend like somebody took a shot at him,
True.
and the way he got up.
Because that's what I was gonna say. I was like, well, there's like somebody actually lost their
Someone,
lives.
but
so
that
like,
was they're not. Oh yeah, they would never let somebody die.
Yeah. Good point.
It's literally. It makes a lot of sense. He won
Yeah.
because of it. Kamala had
Well,
a
at least
real,
a little-
Kamala had a real win behind her when she first popped out.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that.
She
but
did. People were excited.
In all fairness, you're right. It did help his campaign big time. But then when was it at the convention that was right after it?
He goes,
when
"We'll
he
stop
did,
talking about it now."
and then he just talked about it for like an hour.
talked
That
about
was
it.
one of the stranger
was
speeches
really,
for a guy
really
who's
weird.
made a lot of strange speeches.
It was
that
really
one of the
weird.
stranger
I watched
speeches.
a lot of it. And I was like, it didn't happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, a lot of people think it didn't
And
happen.
he still his air is perfect.
Yeah, that part's really weird also.
The one that got shot.
Oh, I
part
do
of it.
think he got shot. No, I don't believe in that.
Really?
Conspiracy. I think he got shot. Sure.
I think he got shot. I think
Because it like
There's, the
It
air
would
is-
have to be
there's-
such an
it's completely
amazing
full.
Marxist though to not to like be able to know that he was going to nick his ear. Like I think whoever was shooting him was trying to kill him.
right. Whoever was shooting him either was the worst shot or the
Yeah.
best shot.
Yeah. I think they were trying to kill him. And maybe it was the Democrats. I don't know.
I think they nicked his ear on the way to the ground, or it was intentional. And the only intention.
No,
the
but
only
it
thing
was
that
a real
split-
shot. They killed the guy.
They killed the
behind
guy.
him.
I know it was a real bullet.
Yeah, but
They
then do you ever,
really
like,
killed a guy?
look into,
but he
like-
was never in danger.
But do you ever like look into like
But that's what I mean.
profiles
it's so
about the
insane
kid
to know
who
that you were going to nick the ear and not kill
shot
him.
at him?
That's what I'm saying.
remember
is
what he
that
looked
they
like. I
probably
don't
just,
remember
on the
much
way
of that.
down when they
He,
were
like-
protecting him.
Didn't have a social media. Apparently,
He's not online. He didn't do anything.
yeah,
that's
he
the
did-
story.
no
we don't know anything
online-
about
like,
him.
Yeah,
Pretty kooky.
Not online.
He's not
no
online.
real profile.
You gotta look.
nothing,
It's
nothing
really
to
fucking
know.
weird. And nobody talks about him either.
Yeah.
John
That's
Wilkes
true.
Booth and people like that, those are huge people. I know, again, those are people that successfully did it. But attempting
They were
to-
winners.
Okay, he didn't kill anybody, and also like it was weird. But who's the kid who had the rifle at the BLM thing?
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse.
Right. So
Rittenhouse,
so
yeah.
Why was he
not
huge?
not
Yeah,
comparing
exactly.
not comparing
That's
it,
a
and
great
that
point,
that's
though.
a different complicated thing. But you could Google, you could get a profile on him.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know that he comes from this type of family. They have these guns,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he goes to this
Right.
school, and blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
You have this kid. He nicks the ear of a former president now running for a second term.
Right.
Nicks him in the ear and just like
There's
He's
just
gone.
nothing.
don't
He's
know.
gone.
I guess he was a ghost.
And there was
person.
never any
Yeah.
investigation.
But am
beyond
I wrong in saying maybe you guys are like seeing it much more on social media? I feel like isn't that more of a statement about like people in general, just kind of and like how news works nowadays that they're just kind of like. I literally, I'm embarrassed to say, I guess I literally forgot about it. Like,
But
until
here's
you're-
what's weirder about it, right?
yeah.
There's still independent media sources, right? There's
Right.
people who aren't on the mainstream that go and do their own research or have their own connects to do journalism, right?
they can't get anything on him. It's
Right,
like
right.
it's like the kid's a spook. You know
If
what I
it was
mean?
one thing
Like
where-
it's like the
Also-
same way like the CIA would like wash someone's profile, or you join like Delta Force and they like wash your fucking you become nobody.
He also
it's like that. There's
he's
nothing
so
on him.
desperate to be viewed as a hero and a fucking tough guy.
Yeah.
Why isn't he ever bringing up the fact that he supposedly took a bullet?
Well, he did for a while after that.
No, he
Well,
brought
he
it up-
brings it up every once in a while. I think he had a little bit of like come to Jesus moment after that.
He does talk about not getting into heaven a lot.
Does he really?
He's
I
like, I'm not going to get in there.
He just
for
says
as
a
much
bunch
as
of
he
shit.
is in the
He's all kinds of
zeitgeist,
shit.
I honestly like
He's
don't.
getting
He's
it
just
there.
running his mouth. He's just fucking running his mouth.
I feel like obviously like he's talked about more than anyone in the world. He's everywhere, but I feel like I'd never see him because I don't like tune into his speeches, so I don't fucking know what he's talking about. Like,
Right.
I just see some headline that I'm like,
Or you
And
see
then-
a clip.
Yeah, I
and
see a
that's the
clip.
thing. I don't watch. I've seen a couple of them at like like conventions and stuff like that.
Right.
If you actually watch a full Trump speech, they're really boring.
Oh, yeah.
Like if you see clips and they're like,
You're like,
you know,
"Whoa,
there was a
this guy's
joke and there
crazy."
was a whatever. But if you watch a full, I mean, he's just dragging on and on.
And they're getting more and more unintelligible.
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
Chappelle. He's just
Yeah,
sitting
he
there
goes for a
waxing
long time.
poetic.
But he just
Yeah.
yes ands
Smoking a
himself.
cigar.
Yeah.
He's like just it's stream of consciousness at a
Right.
certain point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's just, I mean, he's dementia or something, but he's just calling out what he sees in the room at a certain point.
There's a little
Yeah.
bit of that.
Yeah.
There's a little.
Yeah.
But I love
He's writing on stage.
But this is why I
What
love,
else? What else? What else do I want to say?
I love the idea of the deep state though, because I think that kid was an asset, and I think Epstein was an asset, and they're a completely unregulated entity. Like
What
they
about-
can't be controlled by. I don't think Trump's pulling strings. I don't
Wow.
think he has. I don't think any president does.
Wait, when you say the
Okay.
word
They're-
asset, because I know that like the language here gets a little bit like.
That they're being
Is
working.
Epstein-
They're doing things on behalf of the CIA, and the CIA will provide you essentially what you need to maintain a level of like basically, right? The United States wants to fund the Iran Contras. They want guns there, but they on paper cannot send guns there. Well, how do we do it? We get a guy who can wheel and deal with billionaires, who will shake hands with them, who will make contacts, and we'll help him buy a fucking house. It doesn't matter, huge gaps in the resume. We will basically undercover put you there.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is like in that situation, because people talk about him working for us, you know, the CIA or whatever. You're sort of saying the flip almost because you're.
It's both.
Or it's both.
It
Yeah, it's
becomes
like kind of mutual.
It becomes they need him, but he needs them. I don't think he's like going and reporting like, guys, I did this
He's
mission.
not a spy.
No,
in the
he's not a
sense that-
spy.
yeah.
He is like
There is an Epstein class of villainy.
yeah, and there are handshake deals in rooms
Right.
and
Yeah,
things
yeah,
that
yeah.
happen and money getting given to
Also,
him
in
and
those
funded
rooms, they
moving-
happen to
Yeah.
be eating and killing children. But
Right, but you can't, but the CIA
Confirmed.
like is
confirmed.
well, that's where also the CIA is also just the roads end. You know, there is no end to the roads there. I mean,
They've done a lot of research into magic, a lot of research.
I mean,
into
they-
mind tricks.
Again, here's what you do know: there is a what is it called, like the black account or whatever, where the CIA only has to like be like, oh, here's our budget,
Oh, and the
but
rest.
then there's this other chunk where it's like literally just unregulated
Yeah.
account
Well,
where
how else would you do the off the book stuff?
right, exactly, where they're basically allowed to like
Do a
sell
coup.
drugs and make money to then use that money to buy
Right.
to buy a militia
Do
to
a
take
Sicario.
over. Yeah.
Isn't it true that a bunch of the stuff that the Unabomber said was like kind of spot on?
There was one of the guys that he tried to bomb was in the files. I saw that.
Oh, I did
Look
see
at
that.
one of the
Maybe
college
that's-
professors or something
Maybe
that he
that's like
tried
where
to.
it starts and ends, but
Yeah, there was
Yeah.
a Unabomber connection.
Timothy
It's just,
McVeigh.
it's also weird.
so weird.
It's tough to pay taxes.
Yeah.
It's tough to be like, okay, let's file.
Well, even forget. well, no, it's not tough because they'll come after you for
Yeah, exactly.
it.
All of a sudden, they know how the
Yeah.
law works. They know how to fucking arrest
Yeah.
somebody.
By the
when
way-
I miss my taxes by $100.
There's a reason
Well,
for
it's
that.
much
It's
easier
to go
get
after
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All they have to do is to run you through like a calculator software.
Right, you're not
and they're
gonna
go,
get
But what I'm
lawyers.
saying
Yeah, they don't want to go.
I
yeah.
hate the argument that the system collapses if you arrest these people. It does not. We are the system. Not us, really.
Oh,
but like
no.
the
I don't want
working-
that job.
The working
Yeah.
class are the system. The people. Everything is going. The billionaires
Yeah.
really don't
Right, but
do
here's
a
what.
lot.
Right,
but I don't
Yeah.
think Chris was saying that. I think he's saying that that's what they.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
what I-
they don't
yeah.
want to change how things are. They want to
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
maintain.
Right.
But there are a lot of like they trick you into being like, yeah, we shouldn't rock the boat. Everything is okay.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
everybody who's kind of above doing okay is like, yeah, it's not exactly rock the boat, and that's how you end up with everybody
Yeah.
looking the other way.
Well, what do you mean by rock the boat? Like, if rock the
Literally
boat
just
means
changing
arrest,
this. Yeah.
If rock the boat means arrest people who are guilty of horrific things.
Yes.
Right, but here's
Yeah,
the
rock
problem:
that boat.
who's the governing body?
Yes.
If the governing body is corrupted
Yes.
by all the stuff that's going on, by proxy of being
Right.
in the same system of government in the same country, how do you then? That's like
Yes,
like
how do
saying
you
I'm going
change
to
it?
run my own investigation,
Right, other
on
than
my crimes.
Other
It's
than
like,
just-
Which they do. That's
Other
how cops
than,
investigate cop crimes.
Right. You're saying other than like Molotov cocktail, other than rioting in the streets, how do you like
Which I
actually-
judge, Ben, good suggestion, and we should not take that off the table. Go ahead.
No, but I'm saying no, but I get what you're saying. How do you fix it if the system itself is what
right.
is
There's
protecting
I
it?
mean, who's running the push to have? Like where did she go to the Senate? Was it the Senate that Pam Bondi just went to,
Oh yeah.
or was it
yeah,
Congress?
yeah. Whatever.
I
She went in front of some fucking.
right, but there has to be. I'm assuming a number of politicians, either congressmen or senators, who are
Yeah.
like making the push to say, "Hey, we want this on the floor." Now, some of this could be fucking like theater.
Yeah,
You know,
definitely
like-
could be
like
theater.
Democrats
I think most of
taking
politics
advantage.
is theater.
Sure.
What kind of drives me nuts though is that it's like, how can we just like, especially Pam Bondi, because it's not Trump. Okay, I guess it's hard to get the guy in charge, but she and Patel were there in front of them, being like, "There's nothing there," and then they released 3 million things, and there's so much.
But
there.
you know what? They're gonna fall. Like they won't
Yeah.
go to jail.
They will.
but they'll be fired.
But what are
eventually.
we like? There's
They are
Bro,
pawns.
because
Yeah,
because
right.
they don't have to, because they don't,
They're not
know,
incentivized to. They
yeah,
know that
they
if they're-
know that they don't have to say anything. They
Yeah.
can just, all they know is they say, "You've been trained." How many times over and over? Like, here's the only difference: they were more sophisticated. I think politicians were, especially not in Trump's cabinet, were way more sophisticated
in how
Yes.
to lie.
in how to lie and move. Now, it doesn't mean
Yeah.
that it's any morally better.
Right.
They just were smoother about it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
These ones, they're not even. They're just
But
retards.
it's
like they're
but it's
not.
so.
But they also know it doesn't matter.
But how offensive is that they're being so bumbling idiotic about covering up for pedophilia?
Right.
It's the juxtaposition there is so fucking insulting.
yeah,
It's not ideal.
It's so
and covering
insulting.
also up for all the other
And
crimes
all
and
the other
atrocities
terrible-
and that's the honestly, to me, the girls on the island is like the RICO case for the other shit.
Yeah, I would agree.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
I don't think
bad,
anyone actually
super,
cared about the
super
girls
bad.
until it was like public, and then they were like, "This is the
But to
red
me,
herring."
that's the
and-
bait
Yeah.
to get you reeled in to like once you start like learning about who he
That
was
he
doing
did COVID.
business
Yeah.
with. Like
They're also
that's where
saying
I'm
that
like,
now.
what the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
All right, here's a question. More philosophical question. Do people in power do they get corrupted by power and money and all this stuff, and that's why they do these awful things, or is the fact that they're in that position because of something?
Yes.
The
that-
second thing, I
some
think.
drive.
It's
Wait.
you're-
I don't understand.
It's if absolute power corrupts absolutely, or if do corrupt people pursue power.
Corrupt
Is
people
the-
pursue power.
which is the second. It's the latter.
Yeah, I think so.
I think it's
People
a
will run a
combo.
fucking bar show and be drunk
Yeah,
on power. I mean, it's
exactly.
unbelievable.
Exactly.
But that,
But
well,
that
right,
might
right.
be the first
But I do
one.
believe also a lot of people that preach for
It's both.
equality
I think it's- oh, sorry.
really just want to be the ones in the power
Just apologize to the
position.
chair.
Oftentimes.
I think it's like way more I would imagine it's way more complex and complicated than that. Like, I think it's easier for us to digest this idea of just like, I'm rich, and if I want to be rich with my rich friends, I need to join a cabal. It's like a devil worshipping. Like, I think that's like easier to process. But if you're like the fourth or fifth heir of the Carnegie or the
Prince Andrew.
like most of these
Yeah.
people, when you look at their profiles, these billionaires, most of them aren't like Jeff Bezos. Like And I don't even like. Is Jeff Bezos even on the fucking Epstein?
Probably, but I don't
new
know.
money. He's still going to space and stuff.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like most of these, a lot of these people are like old money.
It's
and
bloodlines.
some are
and
self-made
It's tied
people,
to
though.
crazy shit.
Some of them are.
Yeah.
It does. It definitely spans. But like,
Because some of them are self-made, not even in business. Some of them are self-made. They're Woody Allen. I mean, some of them
Right.
are,
Deepak
you know,
Chopra.
right.
Yeah,
Noam
yeah.
Chomsky. The list is so crazy.
So I think it varies. I think it
Sucks.
varies. But
Yeah.
I think what does happen to anybody is that you just want to like when you get to this certain place, especially when you have that much money, you're just like, I need to do everything possible to like maintain and protect like
Yeah.
everything I've amassed. And I think that just like when you have that much money, rules don't apply to you the same.
Yeah, they
So
never
your
have, or they
whole-
haven't for a long
your
time.
whole
since you've been
fucking
rich.
like shift. Like I went to the top of the Freedom Tower a few years ago. It was like so sick, the view. And all I thought about was like, man, you're like a fucking millionaire. You're in an office. Every day you go to the city, you take a fucking helicopter, go right into a car, and then where you sit is above everything.
What am I having
Yeah.
for lunch?
Right. And like
Ooh,
on a
90s
date.
power line.
Yeah.
You want to go to Odeon?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have a martini.
How are
And
you
a Caesar
not
salad.
flirting?
I would.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I would have a simple Caesar. I don't need to be too
Oh, yeah.
But see,
crazy about
you're
it.
a good. You're
Yeah.
answering
Yeah.
the question because you're a good
But
guy.
that's poor mind.
Power
That's poor
didn't
mind.
corrupt it.
Yeah, because I don't
That's
need to
poor
eat a
minds.
baby for lunch. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
and that's
No.
why you'll never be a billionaire.
I was gonna say with grilled baby on mine. So maybe I will be a
I think
billionaire.
entertainment on a certain level becomes boring.
Right. Yeah.
And you start being
Of
around
course.
other people, and they're
Yeah.
like, "Yo,
Yeah.
I gotta
Well,
know
it's
this
like-
guy. He
yeah,
can
it's like
help
if
you
you're-
save a bunch of money."
if
and-
you're a celebrity and you've like banged every model in town, it's like, well, what else is out there?
That
This
search the either
14-year-old
weird
boy.
religion
What's
thing.
this about?
But
you
we're
know?
also,
Exactly.
if we're talking about like the pedophile ring and the girls and stuff, look at some of those names. It's also people. It's the Bill Gateses. It's people who. It's losers. I mean,
the
it's
Patels, the Cash Patels.
Yeah, you know, there's also that aspect of it. I mean,
But
it's
I don't
like-
think Bill Gates or even Bill Clinton had anything to do with the ring. I think they
Oh my
maybe
gosh, I thought you were gonna say
enjoyed
the rape.
fru-
I was like,
they
are you
probably
nuts?
enjoyed the fruits of the ring.
No, I'm talking about. You're right. I mean, I'm talking about a very specific part of this, but the
They were
idea of
clients.
like it's the nerdy freaks.
Woody
who-
Allen.
Yeah.
Well,
who-
they're-
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and also probably like
Your hero.
Saudi Arabian billionaires, like these other
The
guys.
Sultan,
like,
the guy, the torture video guy.
yeah,
Oof.
yeah.
Not the
wait,
Sultan. There was a Shah that sent him the torture video email.
Oh,
The one
These
that
are
was like,
things we do day to
love
day.
Love the torture video. Hey
Yikes.
Jeffrey, where are you? You okay? Love the torture video.
Yikes.
Sick.
Well, maybe he was just sending him
I'm
ISIS
that
beheading
crazy
videos.
guy.
We've all seen
Yeah.
I'm
those.
that crazy friend, you know.
Don't do the Shah's voice.
That's like when I send you the video of the guy with the vacuum.
Wait,
No,
do the
that's
shop
not
voice?
like
It
it.
sounded
What's his-
vaguely Russian.
it's Bodega Man.
It's just sort of vague, general.
Now you're doing Juan. That's Juan Nicolone.
That's Juan Nicolone.
Which, by the way, Juan Nicolone.
I haven't watched
Oh.
Don't Tell.
I haven't
We
seen
should
Lights
plug it.
out.
Yeah, that's the reason why we're doing this is to
Lights
plug
out.
Juan Nicolone's Don't Tell.
After this episode, I don't know if this is hurting or helping Juan, but I hope it's helping and it's fantastic.
I haven't seen it.
Me neither. But
I do
will.
want to watch it though.
I'll
Good
give
for
it-
you.
I'll give it a
it's
watch.
really
Yeah, I really.
I'll
will.
give it a
He is
view.
so funny.
Yeah.
Do we have anything? We've now been talking for quite some time. Do we have anything that we'd like to close out on?
Oh my
Epstein West?
gosh.
This has been a very.
We're only 38 minutes in.
no,
This
that's
has
the
been
second
quite-
recording. You turned it off.
Oh,
and turned it back
right,
on.
right.
It's 10:12.
Flu.
Right.
I got nothing. I got nowhere to be.
We're at my house. My wife is
Okay,
trying to
all
go to
right.
bed. Does anybody have anything they want to say? Where do we think? Can we agree on some things? How are you guys doing? Do you believe in community now more than ever, or?
No, less.
I think this
I
will
Do you
go
believe
think
down.
Joy
community
will
I
even
think this
less.
will be
I-
in
Do you
the
think Joy
files
will
of
win?
JFK. This will be
Absolutely
unsolved
not.
for-
You don't
Joy
think Joy will win?
No, I don't think
Sadly.
Joy
What did you
will
say?
win.
What did you say?
I think this will. My closing statement is I think this will just end up being like a JFK thing where like we're never
No.
gonna know. They're never gonna.
We're never gonna. I completely agree with Chris in terms of like maybe trickles of
There will
things will
be-
come
yes,
out and
there'll be
stuff.
There will be some.
documentary.
There will
There will
not
be some
be
fall guys.
There will not be closure.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Well, it's too open for there to be closure.
Yeah. I think maybe once like Trump dies and some key players die, like Bill Clinton dies, whatever, then we
Right.
might know a lot more than we know now.
And then people around them will start talking.
Yeah, because it's going to be like ancient history by then, and no one's really going to care that much. But
They will.
and I am kind of nervous.
People are still going to be chomping at the bit, though.
Can I say this? I am a little nervous if they just go around arresting everybody. I'd be like, yo, is it about to be anarchy? Because I need a better security system on my house. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be like that movie, The Purge.
Yeah, exactly. Is it going to be the Purge?
But
That'd be sick.
famously in those movies, the rich people were killing the poor people.
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
there were some poor. There were some poors killing poors.
Yeah.
Yeah, you always bring up poor on poor violence.
poor on
to
poor.
defend the
There's
rich.
a lot of somebody made a joke once, and I was like, "That's a good point." They were like, "Everyone always talks about how evil rich people are, but they're like, have you met poor people? They're kind of fucking cunts. Like they're not nice." And I'm like, "That's so
A lot
true."
of crimes of passion.
Yeah. Not always.
What
good.
comedian was that?
I think it might have been one of my shower thoughts.
It was her writing.
I was just in there like, Harry, poor people suck.
You mean Harry?
Harry.
Harry. That was a callback to you talking about Harry.
Of Harry and Meghan fame.
I guess
well-
the only other thing I would say though is like, yes, I agree with you. I think it'll be like the JFK stuff. I think it'll just be speculated for decades and decades. But there are stuff like, what was it called? The Church Committee? What was the one where they revealed MK Ultra and like a lot of the stuff that the CIA did? Every once in a while there is a thing.
I think there are
That-
brighter days
yeah.
ahead. I think that
But,
it's too
uh,
big.
But in
But for
similar
this one,
fashion, it will still have to sit
For years.
for a while.
It will have to sit for a while.
Yeah.
It didn't like because how long was the Church Committee after MK Ultra?
I think, well, MK Ultra
Wasn't that
probably
like
at
the
least like
50s?
15 years, 20 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Church Committee, I think, was 70s.
Yeah, so it's like 20 years.
I don't know. But that, and
MK
also
Ultra is sick.
but also MK
That
Ultra
was
is not
sick.
this. MK Ultra is really messed up and it's terrible, but this is like involves the biggest people.
It's
so.
everything,
Yeah.
everywhere, all at once. Wonderful film.
You know, I didn't quite get it.
You didn't get it?
Well, I kept falling asleep.
Every time I wake up, they're in a different universe.
I was like, oh,
Oh,
okay,
It was a
Jesus
lot.
Christ.
It was a lot going on.
yeah.
really
It was
good.
everything everywhere all at once. It was too much, you know?
Yeah, and I got to read subtitles.
Okay,
Aw.
come on.
I'm out.
Jesus Christ!
I'm out.
All right, well, it's been so much fun doing We Were Had again.
It has been fun.
Getting got.
I know. I miss getting got with you.
That was
With the
beautiful.
gang.
Look
Getting
at
got
him.
with the
He's like,
gang.
I feel sad.
You were in the gang.
What's that?
You didn't like this?
No, I feel sad that the Epstein shit's going. It's like a
Oh,
bummer. It's
oh.
always such a bummer.
It is
to
a
me.
real bummer. Like, are we?
I'm like, I feel fine. I don't know.
I'm just.
like a part of me wishes I didn't even know about any of this. Like I wish I
that's
kind
a
of
whole
wish-
other thing in terms of like, is it a good thing to reveal 3 million emails like and all this stuff? It's like,
Well,
yes,
Well,
but at the same time, it's like,
they're also saying that they purposely did that to make it overstimulated. That you're just like, oh, it's too much. I need to look away.
well,
yeah,
I mean,
they
I
do
think
that with
some-
everything.
Which
That's-
largely worked.
Yeah.
And
I
for
mean,
a lot of people.
Oh, definitely. I mean, I like
Think of
learning
how many
about
things that
yeah.
I'm giving you cold hard facts that you guys have not
That's
read.
that. But I also like I consider myself like I like learning about stuff and that.
Yes.
But like when I see
Famously.
when I yes, but when I see like the amount of stuff, I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's too much
I don't wanna
stuff.
get started on
I mean,
that.
I don't have
Like,
an afternoon, you know? It's
You don't like
yeah,
to
I
start
get
a
it.
series you can't finish.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn off my brain for anything Epstein after this, and then wait until the
6
seasons
years.
are over.
Yes.
and then I
Yeah.
can binge watch it
Yeah,
later,
yeah, yeah.
like I do with Nazi stuff.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I got a good book recommendation, for
Dude,
you.
I've been watching so many great Nazi docs, dude.
Is there the Epstein files in like audio version? Because I could go to the gym, you know?
There's a great
There's definitely
if you want
podcasts.
if
They
you
do.
want
It's
a
the full Harry Potter cast.
I have
doing
some.
it.
I have some stuff I can.
Okay.
I got some stuff I can.
All
send
right,
you.
I'm willing to
I
have
got some
horrible
stuff.
mental health.
I got
Let's
some
do
good
it.
stuff.
I got some stuff I can send you.
Yeah.
Fucking rot my brain, everybody. Let's go.
Okay. Come back next week.
Come back next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Touch your kids.